This is a review of the NewAir portable car fridge. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff going on here. I'll go over that later in the video. We'll start off by what's actually included with this cooler. You have the AC adapter and plug. You have the DC wire that plugs into your car socket. You have a nice sturdy handle that extends. You press these tabs on both ends and slide out. Makes it easier to roll around. It's got these nice rugged bumpers on each corner. And it's got a handle here. That way, if you did want to lift it, you can hold one hand on this side and lift the other by this. So looking inside, you have two doors, these nice latches. These doors are reversible. What you do is you slide out one of the sides and you insert it in the other. You line up the tab, nice and vertical. There you go. You can do that with both doors. Has drain plugs in both sides. These baskets come out. There's the different sizes of both baskets. And you can see it does have a little bit of extra space here underneath that right basket. The way I like to use these baskets is I leave the fridge in the car already starting to cool down, and then I just take these baskets, bring them up to the fridge, load them up with stuff. That way I know exactly how much stuff can fit into the actual cooler, and then when I get to the car, just pop them in and you're ready to go. And that way you don't have to bring the whole cooler inside. In order to give you a rough idea of how much stuff can fit in here, this is a 35 pack of water bottles. Once you spread them out, those are going to have no problem fitting on that whole left side, and you still have the whole right side still empty. You can put several 1-gallon milk jugs. This thing can hold a lot of stuff. So now to actually using the fridge. Several ways you can do that. First thing is just simply plugging it into the wall outlet using this adapter. Next option is to plug it in directly into your car using this DC wire. Both of these just plug in right there. One of the other ways I can make it work is you plug in this DC wire, 12 volt, and you get yourself one of these that hooks up to a battery, and you can run it off that. This is a huge battery, and that's gonna last you a long time with this cooler. Like several days at a minimum with my experience. And then another way I use it is I plug the DC wire into my Anchor power station. This is an accessory that it does not come with. You have to buy separately, but you do have the option of getting a battery. I think they say this lasts about 4 to 5 hours. And I haven't tried this, but it does have solar capabilities. So you plug in the solar charging cord right here, and I think you do need the battery in order to use that feature. So I got it plugged into the Anchor. You can see it shows the voltage right there and the temperatures of each side. You can set each side to its individual temperature. It also has a USB port right here if you wanted to charge something. The lights automatically turn on when you open up the lids. It has one on each side. So the compressor is running, and right now you can see it's pulling right about 33 to 40 watts. Now with this Anchor, you can see that it's showing that it has about 23, 24 hours remaining, but that compressor is not going to be on the whole time. So this is if it was going to be pulling 40 watts consistently, which it's not. The compressor is going to turn off once it reaches a certain temperature. So this is actually going to last quite a bit longer. Based on my experience, this should last about 3 to 4 days with this Anchor C1000. Compressor runs nice and quiet. You can barely just hear the fan, and that's about it. Overall, very pleased with this. I took it camping already, and I have nothing but great things to say about it. This thing is huge. It holds a lot of stuff, plenty for a family of 5. I would highly recommend it.